So guys, in this part we want to straighten our TV wing. And with the part that is under this plane, we modeled the cabinet here in the previous session. Now in front of the cabinet, in this part we have our TV wing. Well, let me visualize the parts we need so that we can work more easily. So our TV wing is going to be here, guys. Let's see exactly our TV wing from here. It starts from the corner of this left bar. It starts from this part, and as far as the corner of this column, that beam. In fact, the beam goes to the floor of that floor. It's up to here, so. Now I'm going to draw a box. Let's see from this view. Up to this point, the box should be the same, but it won't change like this now. I'm going to draw a box and fix it with Free Edit. I'm going to go into the viewport. I'm going to add it, so I'm going to give the box a side edit. I'm going to select this part and here I'm going to add the extension. I'm going to go into the perspective view, so now I'm going to put my box on the table. I'm going to go to the box. And I'm going to stand on the box. I saw this at 48. I'm an army man and my height is 44.5. But if we color it 438 or 438, then we have to. We also have a decoy box in our giraffe table that goes up. We're going to draw this into a box. Well, I'm going to give this box a number. I want it to be 5 centimeters. It should be more than a centimeter wide. I have to adjust it. I'm going to put it exactly like that. Well, I'm going to say Edit Poly. I'm going to give it. Well, I don't have to copy this one. We're going to copy it to itself. We're going to control it. Okay, a copy was taken on itself and I want it to have 45 of this pass, 45 cents, and so on. Now we have these two on the left side. We'll copy these two and place them on the left side. Kids, if you get used to working with different shapes, this cartoon will go faster. Well, we have a slab of stone behind our TV that goes from top to bottom. Let's make a formal box for that. Well, let's give this a try, so we can edit it. Let's go to the Sample tab. I'll add it so that it's completely clear. This is the box where we'll draw the slab next. This slab is a bit behind these decorations. I'll finish one first. I can select these two bits of text which I can place in the two appropriate places, and I can activate them, and I'll say wow. And I'm trying to get a better view, so now it's better. And so guys, let's do this with a slab of stone. The cleavage is more Arab to me. I give X the number of centimeters. Excuse me, I know 60 centimeters inside. Well, a little more. Think you'll be fine. Let me give you 6 and 8. Now I'd better turn it back on and see what the old man looks like. So now we're going to draw the right side of the cages. To draw the cages here, I'm going to draw a box. And a second height is not enough. And I will get a copy of it. Let me give him a camper first. We'll give him a snip and see how many snips we can give. Let's increase it in the segment. Okay, now it's good, and I won't copy this anymore. And here we have a box. We also have a box where the child has come and covered this empty space, so we can draw this on top of this cage if you don't mind. So let's edit this and go to View 9, click on 1 and select the front vertices. In these specials, I will go through every aspect of these specials. turns off the power. I turn it off so that the use is turned off. So, that's what you want to do. It's enough for these vertices. You can see that there are a lot of them in this one. This one also needs to be corrected. The vertices on this one can also be used from the top view. It is easier to work. All of this is selected by Texel. And here I have to power on the snap first. And here you have this, right? Okay. In this case, now we will copy the things that you have drawn here. I will edit them together for you. Now I'm adjusting this from the swing view, which is exactly where it should be. These guys need some changes. This needs to come right up to the edge. I'm not a fan. I'll click on AFSA and see the links so I can select it more easily. We need to check this out. Okay, I'll connect in the app. It's just right. Now we children stay at this table. We have a TV. Subscribe. I'll isolate this so that it's easier for me to work on it. Well, now we can work on my will more easily. We had edited it before. Now I'll connect it. You break this kind of choice. Well, we gave 2 works, that is, we told him how much for the door and the door. I want to share the candy with you guys, half and half. So, we gave this friend a few points. Now I'll select the polygon of the same cell and control. We hold down Control and Shift. We get a print object from it. Now we will call this page shell. We select this page and give it to. We're giving Molly a soft drink, so I didn't choose soft here from this list. We'll also leave some loose parts, so don't worry. and give it some form. How many ways should we continue to work? Now I think you should go with this method. Like our TV room, now we have a section under the stairs where we can study together. For now, I will share this floor plan with you. You have this part of the church that I told you to fill in. Let's do this together. Let's go to the swing view to fix this connector together. It's okay. Well, we put the connector on the day. If it's done, it's okay. You can adjust these together. So each of these, I now put this on this middle line that was lying on the step. That this is a loser, I'll put it on this and I'll put this one on the last step. Well, now we're going to put a reticanic here. Okay, the arm of the Gratex is also made by Indy. We're going to put this part on the step. So we have to select this polygon, and we extrude it -10 centroids and extrude it like that. So in this way, our loser's place is made, and now we have to open a shower later. You want to shower us, and leave the rest of the objects the same. So let's go now and put the doors of this modeling. And because I have a complete and completed modeling, I will leave you and teach you how to use the objects, because if I wanted to upload each and every object for you, you would need to download a lot, and it would waste your time. Now I will teach you in the section of the JetGuni how to toast in some places. Now I want to bring the door. I go to the section of File, Import, Merge and go to the path that I flooded. And I select the bottom. The door is in. Well, look at this door. We have 3 doors at the bottom and 1 door at the top. Look guys, this door. We are just placing the frame. You should be in the middle. This frame should be facing inward. Look, this frame should be facing inward. So for now I have to rotate this door, turn on the stangle, take it from here and rotate it 180 degrees. I'm going to put the video in. I'm going to make my wife's axe active snub. I'm going to take this corner and put it in here. So for this reason, I'm going to copy it, see, the same size as everyone else because I'm going to take the shaft. Well, we have a door here and we're going to rotate this again. Please, it should be in the other part. Turn the door in place and rotate it. Okay, I'm going to take this. We're going to copy this door again. I'm going to take the shaft. This should be rotated. I'm afraid of the Nawad Traji to this scent. This should also be at this level and you should be at this level to open this time. This door will open at this level and this will also be at this level. If you read it, you can change the way this door opens and this is a miracle. We have to see in X mode. Guys, this arrest came. This is going to go. This is going to open. I want to roll again, see it came. Well, I wanted to let it open and we have a door above. I'll get a copy of this. It can be in Billy's door. Sometimes it's a creator, the beginning of the house. Well, this should be rotated again 90 degrees to the inside. And I should put the name. Access is very active in Vision, so now let's go do our lighting process again. We have to light the same. I'm going to border the space. These lights and the community, because I modeled this scene once before. And now I've done this again here. Thank you. These are exactly where they should be. Well, I know these lights, you can place them in the same way. Or for example, in any way you can place the lights wherever you want. Well, we're going to go the whole floor. We have 4 linear lights, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This big light is the part of the path. And these sets, this one is going to be one of the jelly cables. This is between the back of the house and the island, and this is almost like an early sign, so let's put these. I say kid, because I placed this once before. Now you have to put it exactly right. When you want to place it, be careful, group it together, kid. Now you can select the group, and you will encounter a problem. You have to place this. The bottom edge of this must be aligned with the bottom edge of your heart. I am now working on these windows. I have added a new material. These glasses, I have changed their material. I have assigned the glass material to them again. Here the ground and the material page are open, so I can open the door because it is the same. I will add it. I can select it more easily. I will do this. I think it is better to place my light. That is, since sliding the light did not slide. In my work, we said that a light starts from this part of the cabinets. From here we will place. You select each line together. This is not the middle of the group, so the first one naturally becomes the working group, which you will need to work on later. That's why you click and group together. I activate the X in the thing and I make the red one, and I have to activate it exactly in the thing. Now I'm going to go to Malasaba, and we have a cable effect, one of the columns of this one. We also have one here. Now he said that you can also do it yourself, depending on your taste. This is also the beginning of our program. We also have a light in this way. I look at it from the ball view, and this is also placed correctly. Well, now I'm right, and because I told you that this upgrade of the more must be with the adjustment. That is, now for example, let me give you this hard one. See if they hit the add, this lower edge of the light when we are placing it should be in line with the lower edge of your hard one, so let's go to the floor lights. Place it first, and then I'll tell you that there is a point to this light model that we work on together. We will iconize it. We will arrange the brightness. This top will also have 2 lights in the last section, and 1 light in this way. That will be 3. I'll put all 3 together. See that one is this light that so far is with this light, and with this light. And so, well, I'm going to leave this form now. Let's get to the important point that I was going to tell you guys when we have these lights in the heart. We have parts in this layer. Let's see. Now let's go to the general state to see how I'm going to see when I also, I have a light. This light, we need to see what these are. These are actually lamps, no problem. But the rest of the things, these things need to be empty. We need to empty these in our stupid. Now what method do we use? We can also use connect on the stupid. We can empty these parts here. And as soon as we can use the connect, but because we are in the same class, it's hard here. It's empty. If we want to use the curve, it will mess up our shape a lot. So we'll use another method, which we call the method of using the slice plane. We'll do this now. So let's see how this method works. So I'll select the ground floor with this light line. So I'll remove this. I told you that this light here should be empty of the hard fat. The part where these loops are, these lines. So that we can actually get closer to the details. So I'll select my person. I'll go into the views. I'll hit 3, which you can specify for me, and I'll come to the bottom plane. We'll slicing this plane, and now we'll go to the slice plane. So we'll hit this slice plane. And since we see that the plane actually gave a plane here, well, I want to do a lot of this cutting. Now I'll rotate this. Let's fix this fixed point. Let's see. This old man confirms this. Let's put the parasite on the screen. Let's put it in the view so we can see it better. I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. So I'm going to hit the axis so that the lines are clear. Or I'm going to hit the double. I'm going to go around this line from here. I want to have a rain. I'm going to have a line. I'm going to say this. I'm going to use the difference. I'm going to see this corner on this corner with this. So I'm going to put a line here for me. I'm going to hit slice. I'm going to hit slice once. We're going to see this red line. Guys, we're going to see this red line here. So where's the next line? I'm going to hit slice planes. Here. I'm going to hit a slice again, so these are straight. Let's do this again. I'm going to take it again, many of them. First, this line is the original, and now that this is the original, so this divorce is like this. You have to zoom in a level so that you naturally want the previous one from the middle. Rocks. Let's make a slice here too, and this big line is the same. The slice is also the same as the other year. Slice these corners. Make a video. Okay. Now I'm going to reroute this plane, baby. It's been reduced to a few in perspective. Well, I'll confirm this in Warden. You're right. You have more. Okay. I'm going to go for the views, and now I'm going to slice the ones that are on this side again. This is the interest here, which is not expected much on the site, and the sites of this is the interest here, which is the interest here, which is the interest here, which is the interest here. So we got all of these out of place. Now in the next step, I'm going to click on Slice Plane. I'm going to click X to exit Slice Plane. Now I'm going to select this plane. I told the polygon section that these polygons that were sliced around. I'm going to select this and click Add. Look at this, kid. This should not be selected. I'll hit Alt. This should be deselected because the line is not visible. We're here. You check this too. It's selected correctly, and now I'm going around. I'm going to change the shift. I'm going to turn off the snub because that's the problem with the object. Turn off the snub and move this up to this. So here it's empty. Let's go under it. Look in the object view. See if I can put all the souls. See what you see? These are left. But this light ray has been emptied from these places. You see, it's emptied like this. This looks much more realistic in the render. Now we're going to the other parts. We're doing the same thing again. We're fixing it. Here's the selection. We're going to the shaft again, and so here we have to come here. We've hit this. Now we have to select this. Look, kid, we made a mistake here. So we hit our connection. It's fast and it wasn't there until now. Now we can fix it. How can we give a connection between these two edges? Thank you. Let's put this card here. Let's put this card when we have it. You hit the leopard with a leopard slice. Be careful to put it in the right place. We were the owner of the slice inverter now. In this way, let's make a connection again. And so I'll take the shift again as you want. It will be done automatically. No, that's what we want from the oil. I'll press Ctrl Z. Turn the microcontrollers on the shaft. So we removed these three, and now we have this part that is for the road. That's right, I have space. We'll take the shaft and up to this point, we can see all the middle lights of the walls. See, it's empty here too, see, like this. Well, the floor is the same. The lighting of the first floor is the same, guys. And you can do it yourself. Again, you guys will slip the heart and the lights of the same floor, isolate them. And with the slice plate and this icon, since it doesn't have a Kali editor, let's see if it can be extruded so that it can be edited first. Let's give it a Kali editor. We'll give it to Rip Poly. Hard to the bottom, it had the same Rip Poly. We're coming to win. We're doing a Rep Pal that we're sleeping. We're confirming the Slalas play. From the vote of Zabine, the same in the next step. I'm going to go to the Romita as a person. So be careful, hit it carefully. You saw that there was a problem at the bottom. Because I didn't hit it carefully because I was in a hurry. Well, these lights don't seem right either. So we're one. Switzerland should hit here too. I'll do this part a little faster. Like this, you better zone well, kid. Hit exactly this last line of the slice. Now I'm going to restrict the slice again. I'm going to read about the degree of the turban. Well, the slice is over, and if we have a problem, let's exit the slice plane. Now here, let's select the polygons we want. Like this, for example, the weekly polygon should say pain. We see, guys, this section is also inside. Here, guys, it's good news. Because we didn't do this collection properly. I'm afraid you're working now. Check us again carefully. This section is also empty. And let's move on to the next parts.